Hello and welcome to a Main Stay volunteer video. Today we'll be discussing the Sidewalker role. This will include the different holds needed to keep a rider safe, as well as the Sidewalker role during class. The main goal of a Sidewalker is to ensure the safety of the rider. The level of support and type of hold depends on the rider's needs. During class, you will need to focus on the rider's needs, the instructor's directions, and what's going on in the arena. It's also important for sidewalkers to remain as quiet as possible so the rider can listen and process directions from the instructor. If there is an emergency or the rider appears to be leaning too much to one side, please alert the instructor immediately. In this hold, the sidewalker's arm rests over the rider's thigh and helps provide support to the rider. Here are some important things to remember for this hold. Hold on to either the saddle or saddle pad, not the rider. Be careful not to put fingers or hands through any loops. Be sure to apply secure but light pressure through the forearm. Although similar to the thigh hold, the hip hold has the upper forearm and elbow at the rider's hip. This hold is used for riders that may need extra core support for stability in their trunk. This hold can be also beneficial to a rider that may lean to the right or left. Thigh and hip holds can be a workout for your arms, so please let the instructor know if you need to switch sides during class. If you need to switch, please wait for the instructor to come to replace you before going to the other side. A rider's alignment should have a straight line from ears, shoulders, hips to ankles, which provides good balance on the horse. The goal for our riders is to be as close to this alignment as possible. The instructor might ask a sidewalker to use the front or back ankle hold to help the rider's lower leg line up with their hip. This hold will also support riders that have too much tone in their legs, causing them to become off-centered. This hold can be done either in front or behind the stirrup leather. The spot hold is used largely for emerging independent riders who may need a sidewalker for confidence, but not for balance or alignment purposes. This hold is simply placing a hand just behind the rider's leg on the saddle pad. Only very light pressure should be applied so as not to affect the movement of the horse. It is important while performing this hold to not fall too far behind and then walk by the horse's flank, as this is typically a sensitive area for the horses. You will see all of these holds demonstrated in the following video.
Hi, welcome to Main Stay's Sidewalker video. Thank you for wanting to be a part of our team. I am Roxy. I will be narrating behind the scenes, and we have Mickey. She is an instructor and part of the volunteer coordinating team. And we have Brittany, who is an instructor and part of the volunteer coordinating team. And then Harry. He is just the best part of the team. No offense, ladies. Anyway, so we want to go over some holds, safety holds, what we call them, that help to keep our riders feeling safe, giving them more confidence, and they're really a big part of the sidewalking job that you're going to do here. So our first and most traditional hold is a thigh hold. When we talk about thigh hold, we would never hold on to the leg, as Mickey will show you. We're not going to hold on to Brittany's leg, okay? Not because if the horse went and you didn't, you're going to pull Brittany off. You're going to hold on to the tack, the saddle, or maybe the pad. If you have really long arms, you could reach up and hold on to the pad, okay? You are across her thigh. Now, what's really important is how much pressure you're going to put on the rider. Very light pressure is happening right now, but then I want Mickey to go ahead and, I don't want her to do it yet, but look at the horse and what happens when Mickey puts a lot of pressure on the rider's leg. Look at the rider's body and look at the horse. Immediately reacted to that and release. Good acting out, Harry. All right, so it's important to know that we want to make sure our holds, you just have a nice gentle hold. And that hold is usually done for riders that really have two sidewalkers and need a lot of support, and especially for riders coming out of the mounting ramp. The other hold that we don't often use is a hip hold. It's up into the rider's hip to secure their core muscles in their upper body. That needs a lot of stability for the rider. Next, we're gonna use, thank you, Harry, for letting us know, is our ankle holds. Ankle holds, I'm gonna get close for this one. Ankle holds are used for riders that may have a lot of tone in their leg. Usually it's a back ankle hold. There, I don't know if I can show you. Back ankle hold. I'm just gonna keep going.
Perfect.
Okay.
Oh.
And that would be for a rider that maybe would have tone that they pull their heel back into the horse. A front ankle hold, Mickey will show you, sometimes is right on the ankle or sometimes it's actually on the stirrup leather, depending on what we need. That usually is for a rider that has a lot of tone, a lot of muscle that is kicking forward, their feet forward and putting them out of alignment. The next hold we have is a spot. The spot is always below the saddle on the pad, right behind the leg. So you want to really have your hand, yep, perfect. That actually keeps you connected to the rider and the horse, because if you don't have your hand on there, you are more worried about walking around, getting the footing in the arena and walking. We want you to stay connected to that horse so they see you and the rider. In case something happens, you can go right into a thigh hold quickly if needed. Okay? So those are the basic holds. If you ever have a question and you need some direction, that's what the instructor's staff is here for. And thank you for wanting to be part of the team. We look forward to working with you. Bye-bye here.
The instructor is ultimately responsible for the safety of the riders and will be able to provide the best guidance to you. Please ask questions if they arise, as your role is important to the success of the lesson. We hope this video provides a good overall demonstration of the Sidewalker holds. Thank you for watching.